taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical and visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule.
Concrete mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Their own 32-yard line.
Quit. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Alpha, shut up! Shut up!
Now Jackson. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Sit up.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Here's the ball, hut.
Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Brings up 3rd and
5. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
There we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. He has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Henry running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Mitchell up the middle. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Jackson now on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kit, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Oops, knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Man in motion here. There's plays a designed run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, Las Vegas.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, Genty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. David Ojabo making that tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Throwing is Smith. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Smith to the air. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal Raiders.
Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. From the gun, Smith. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. They've got first down here from the 36. Jackson to throw it. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
This is Henry on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Oops, knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
There we go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Smith back to throw. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Motioning left is their running back. Smith setting the throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 42.
First down from the 42. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey! Go. Report!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Hey, middle. Go ahead.
They'll throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter at the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Mostert on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Giving this to Genty. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another give here to Genty. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 32. Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go, here we go. We're not even set.
Looking to throw, Smith. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's him the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go, sit up.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now. Brought in. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This is Mitchell. Jukes away from one. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long.
Let's go. Set up. Set up. Ozzy. Set up. Ready. Right shot. Set up.
And they just get the playoff. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Raiders get it back on the final play of the quarter. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Hey, we go.
Here's Genty running right. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Here we go. Reloading your set.
Back to Genty. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Check 51, check it. There we go, throw it. Good, throw it. Line. There we go, throw it.
Back to throw it. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up fourth and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline, and this one soars out of bounds. The only question is where they will mark it. Looks like it's going short of the 40. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Running it after the penalty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
There we go,
Shotgun snap to Smith. This one finds Thornton. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They've got a man in motion. Genty on the give. He's headed right. A lot of space ahead. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders lead by 15 now.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Hey, Alpha, what? What? Man!
Lamar out of the pistol. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jeremy Chin has got it! They're going to be set up with first and goal after that INT. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Cowboy 80!
Starting this drive with a design run. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. So that play is going to remain a touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9. That's It's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Handoff here to Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Gained on 2nd down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, middle. 180! On that shot! Go. Sit up!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Go. Sit hard. 180. 180. On that shot. Sit hard.
Desperation time here. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
At the 49-yard line.
What? 13.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And again, it's Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up 4th down.
Sit up! 180! On that shot! Sit up!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
And off to Genty. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go. Come on, set.
This is Genty on 2nd. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Carrier. Malachi
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And you never want to count out those wildcard teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.